What is going on, guys? It is your boy Law. Come back at you today with a brand new video. Welcome back to the Law of Nature. So today is another blind reaction video. I was on Celebrit, I believe that's how you say their name, Celebrit's Instagram, and there was a text thread that they had posted showing a baby mama, I'm presuming, asking the baby dad or the ex-baby daddy or ex-boyfriend or whatever, asking him for some money, and he apparently was just like, nah. And then, you know, she tried to take it there. So like I said, it's a blind react. I just saw it and I wanted to make a quick little video of it. So without further ado, let's get into it. But make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We drop bangers after bangers after bangers over here. So like I said, subscribe, like, all that good jazz. But without further ado, let's get into it. And I'm going to post it right up here so that way you guys can see it. So it starts off with, obviously, she's the black one. Not the black one, but obviously her text thread is the black one and he's the green one. So she starts off with, I need $200 till next Friday. Can you help me? And I bet money that's how she said that in her head. I need $200 till next Friday. Can you help me? Him. First off, you need to say good morning. How are you doing? Or something like that. What do you need? What do you need it for? And she says in all caps, gas. Like he was supposed to know. it was for gas. Like she said it in all caps. Like he knew off rip that, oh, okay, she needs it for gas money. Gas. What else would I need it for? He says, you know, calmly, he says, your nails, lobster, weed, you have a job, and you're asking me for money? Where did your check from last week go? Question mark. And her, yet again, all caps, to the bills, Marvin. You and your kids. I'm sorry. To the bills, Marvin, and your kids. I need to make sure I have gas until next week. The prices are increasing. All caps, here we go again. Can you help? She didn't deny the fact that she has a full-time job. She didn't deny the fact that she has a full-time job. So here's one thing. So she clearly has a full-time job. Where's that money going? You're just telling me like as soon as you get your check, you just throw everything towards them kids? And you just say, oh shit, I forgot to take care of myself? And I'm not saying they're supposed to be taking care, they're not supposed to be taking care of themselves with the money that they get from child support. But what I'm saying is, the money that you make from your job, you don't, fill up your tank once you get, a couple of dollars in your pocket, so that way you don't have to worry about it for like a week or two, depending on the type of car you got. Or you don't buy groceries when you get it. You don't plan ahead. That way you still have some fun money left over. You telling me just, you have nothing. You get your money and it's just spent. Are you that behind the bills? Is that what you're saying? I highly doubt that one. So he says, now it's my kids, quote unquote, my kids, with the laughing emojis. The school bus picks up and drops off the kids in front of your house. So it sounds like the gas is for you. You live on a bus route that takes you straight to work in one bus. You need to sacrifice. I can't help with the shrugging emoji. And he's absolutely right. He's not obligated to that woman. It's one thing, if they were like a family unit, you know what I mean? Like husband and wife, or even boyfriend and girlfriend, they were living together and they had the kids and they were trying to work together. That's different. They're partners at that point. That's a team. They clearly broke up. They separated. Something went down. I'm sure it was her fault, and which caused them to separate. The way I'm reading this text, I'm sure it was her fault, the reason they split. And, he, from what it looks like, he's not really talking about much, but he seems like he's the cool, calm, and collected one. And she's just off rip, just asking him, can you help me? She's not even asking nicely. Like, if you're going to ask for someone for help, ask them nicely. At least be considerate, because that person at that moment has all the power. You're going to them for help. So at that point in time, they can tell you yes, or they can tell you no. And if you go to them off rip and you're just evil about it, your job is to make them like you, to make them helping you, to like, you want them to help you. You want them to help you. Like, you know what, this person, they seem very nice. I think I am going to go ahead and help them. If you're just mean to them, they're going to be like, well, fuck you, because you're mean. What? And a lot of women are like this. So he says he can help, and that's good. Like I said before, he has no obligation. He has obligation to that child, not her. The kid, not her. He slept with her. He made a kid with her. His job is to provide for that child, not her. If she chose to move on, that's on her. He's just there for that child. Getting all hot. And here she goes. So she said, bus, with 3 question marks. All caps. Bus. You selfish, A-N. It took everything in me to come to you for help. I know you got a raise last year, and I didn't file for a CP increase. Now we'll take the gloves off since you want to be evil, with shrugging emojis. And it looked like she light skinned too because of the emojis. But do you just see how she instantaneously just was like appalled? Bus. What the fuck? The bus. Like me, I make jokes about the bus too because I remember the bus riding days. I remember taking a bike to work. You know, not now. I obviously drive now, but back in the day, I remember, you know, taking a bus. And I make jokes now, like I'll never ride a bus again. I'll never take a bike to work again. But I work hard to keep my car in my driveway every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I make sure my payments are paid on time, so that way I'll never have to do that. But I make jokes of it to kind of like remind me of the old days, but to remind me never to go back there. She's truly just like appalled, she just can't even believe, she's flabbergasted that he even made that recommendation. And he's being dead serious. But the crazy thing is, so is she. And then she entertains, he calls him selfish, and then calls him a selfish ass nigga. For what? Because he recommended that you take the bus, and he told you that it's a one-way trip. Like, come on, bro. Like, he's not selfish for that. He's keeping his money intact. He's giving his money to his kid and making sure he's okay. He doesn't owe you anything. And then she was like, I know you got a raise last year. So that means she's keeping tabs on him. They're broken up and she's still keeping tabs on him. Why does his money matter if y'all are broken up? Y'all not married. Y'all not together. As long as he's taking care of that child, it shouldn't matter what he's bringing in. As long as that child is taken care of, that's what child support is for. As long as that child is taken care of, it shouldn't matter to you. Y'all weren't, I'm assuming they weren't married. I pray they weren't married. And then she said, now the gloves are off since you want to be evil. This man, look, y'all reading it with me. This man is not being evil. He's being cool, calm, and collected. He's not even cussing. Let's get back to it. So he responds, Kay, and she said, see you in court. Make sure you get them pay stubs together. He says, Kay, he's obviously unbothered. I can't wait, you effing asshole. Kay, clearly unbothered. So here she go. This is the last part. Yeah, this is the last part. So she says, just got off the phone with Francis. They will send you a letter. Let me read it like her. Just got off the phone with Francis. They will send you a letter in the mail. Court date within a month for increasing hearing. Have a blessed day, boo. I read that wrong. Let me read it again. Just got off the phone with Francis. They will send you a letter with a court date within a month for the increased hearing. Have a blessed day, boo. With the fucking kissing emojis. I noticed what she sound like. Fucking demon. And then he responds, as my coach would say, I figured you would say that. You had 20 plus hair clients last month. You also have a full-time job. You do hair in your house without a license. All that money you made ain't accounted for. Now you're asking me for money because you spent all your money on trips and shit? Not our kids. You're right. I'll see you in court. Have the receipts this time. I'm ready for the fight. Have a better day. Pumpkin. Kissing emojis. And then I guess he waited some time and said, you there? Pumpkin? Question mark laughing emojis. And then after that, that's it. That's crazy. That's truly insane. You know what? It's not crazy. It's not as crazy as it would be if I was finding this stuff out. But like, I've seen this multiple times. And, I'm not going to say no names, but I personally know people who this has happened to. Back in like an old group that I used to have back in the day. And I personally have seen this. So I know what this is like. I've seen this multiple times. I've seen this within family. I've seen this within friends. I've heard stories from different, like, you know how coworkers get comfortable with you. They think because you was nice, they think they can share everything with you. I've had that happen before too. So, and I have no reason not to believe him. But a lot of women do this, and a lot of women wonder why men are just stepping out of the game. It's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore. Like, we fell in love with you, or we wanted to get with you because you seemed cool, you seemed nice, you were loving kind at the time, and then your true colors came out once you got comfortable. Or and a lot of men, I'm not gonna say a lot of men, but some men need to fix this. They'll just get infatuated with a woman, and they'll be lusting after a woman, and they will purposely ignore the red flags. And this woman could have been like this the entire time, but he was just probably, he probably didn't, not saying him, but I'm just saying in general, like, they could have gone without sex for a long time. They could have, not had any intimate experiences. They could have never even seen a woman, not seen a woman, but like been physical with a woman in any way. And just that first one who's a demon, they just don't care because they just want some type of love. And I tell men all the time, vet women for red flags, go on multiple dates. You want to date, but don't be like a whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, figure out what it is that you like with the woman. If you're going to do, I don't advocate that stuff over here. You know what I mean? I pride myself on being single, and I recommend that fellas, stay single. But if you want to get into a relationship, vet her for red flags, You know, make sure her family's good. Meet the family, make sure they're good. Check out the friends, make sure the friends are good. Make sure she comes from good stock. Make sure she's a good woman. Ask her real, genuine questions about her. You know, ask questions. Just that's all you can do at the end of the day is just ask questions. And if you see the red flags, then just leave. Respectfully, just leave. She's not the one for you. If you want to have fun with, that's fine. But you just be careful. Wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Just don't stick your D in crazy. And if you do, wrap it up. That's all I'm saying. But in this situation, this man was not evil. He was doing nothing wrong. He wasn't being ignorant. He wasn't being rude or disrespectful. This is just another example of a woman trying to milk a man for everything that he's got. For no reason. Because it's never enough for them. You know what I'm saying? They want that attention. They want that validation. They care about social statuses. They care about money. That's it. That's it. And not all because there's a few good ones. A fucking few good ones out here in this world. There's a few good ones. But most of them today are demons. I mean, just flat out demons. Modern women today are just demons. And it's unfortunate. And they just like, oh, where all the good men go? Like, you can't expect us to stick around when you act like monsters all the time. That's not sexy. That's not appealing. A lot of women today are just aggressive, hostile, violent. They just want to be men. They just want to be men. That's not cool. That's not cool. And until they get their act together, men are just done. A lot of men are just done. So, that's it for today, guys. I just had, like I said, it was a blind reaction. I thought it was funny. But I started to get a little heated towards the end. But I thought it was funny. Just vet them. Just vet them if you're going to date. But if not, stay single. Focus on yourself. Hit the gym. Travel the world. Get yourself a nice little group of friends. Get a dog. No cats. They all right, but if you gonna get a cat, get a high-end cat. But I prefer you get a dog or something like that. You know what I mean? And just hit the gym and save and invest your money, because that's gonna be the solution for today in today's society. But guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video with your friends, and until next time, guys, Law is out. Peace.